Man, I'm so bored. There's nothing to do around here anymore. Oh, wait a second. I could play on my Nintendo Switch. I haven't played any video games in a while, so I think I'll do that. Oh, man. I think I want to play some Smash Bros. It's been a while. I think I want to play as Luigi. Before I play, I think I'm going to move to the TV. I'm going to be playing with my trusty old Joy-Cons here. Alright, let's get ready to play. Yo, why won't you jab? What is going on here? Oh, well, that's alright. I'll just hit him with a different move. Yo, I ain't even holding that down. What the hell's going on? Yo, Luigi, you're gonna die! Yo, I wasn't even trying to do a smash attack. I didn't put the stick down or anything. I didn't even touch the stick. So I don't know why I did a smash attack. I think my game's broken. I'm just gonna try to play something else. What about Super Mario 3D All-Stars? If you ask Nintendo why they put drift in their Joy-Con controllers, they would probably say something like this.
Hello, I like money.
Nintendo is ripping you off. Every time I play a game, I cannot go without the screen moving randomly without my control, because there is something wrong with the controller, and this is called Joy-Con drift. A lot of people know about it, and a lot of people hate it, and it ruins people's gameplay experience. It ruins mine. When I try to play a game I really like, I was just doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII recently, and every time I would try to move around in the open world, I couldn't walk without it spinning around. And using the high wind in that game, it's essentially, if you don't play Final Fantasy VII, it's like kind of like an airplane, and you use it to move around the open world. And my screen kept on going in circles while I was trying to travel to different places throughout the map, and it's so frustrating. I'm not the only one that has to deal with this. There are lots of other gamers who have complaints, and some have even filed lawsuits against Nintendo, believe it or not. But they deny that Joy-Con drift exists. They deny the existence of it. Why? I don't know. Say if one of your Joy-Cons doesn't work anymore, right? You go out to buy a new pair of Joy-Cons. How much does it cost? $70! Just for a pair of Joy-Cons. Now, don't get me wrong. When they do work properly, they're, state-of-the-art, and they work really well. But the problem is that they're dysfunctional a lot of the time. They break within 6 months, and the Joy-Con drift takes effect. I have a Wii remote that is, I don't know how old it is, maybe 12, 13 years old, and it works just fine. But yet, a Joy-Con that I got 6 months ago can barely function. And even if you want to find a singular Joy-Con, that costs $40, which is still expensive. But even then, it's hard to find one in stores, because they all sell them in pairs. And you want to know why? Nintendo wants to rip you off. They want your money. Every time your Joy-Con breaks, they expect you to go and buy a new one, so you keep on giving them more and more and more money. And also, they probably want you to buy that Pro Controller, which you probably should. But it's really expensive. I remember when I bought it, I don't know if it costs as much anymore, but it was a solid $90 for a Pro Controller. I don't know how much PlayStation and Xbox controllers cost, but it ain't that expensive. Nintendo really wants your money. And say if you want to buy 2 good games, that's about $60 each, so $120. And then you want to buy a new set of Joy-Cons, That's 70, so that's 190. And you want to get the Pro Controller, so that's what? Maybe we'll say it's, at best, it's like $50, so 240. And then you got to get another pair of Joy-Cons because the other ones break, so that's another $70. So that's like what? $310. $310 down the drain. Down the absolute drain. And Nintendo knows what they're doing. It's a strategy that's very scary, and I hope that other companies don't follow in their footsteps, because Nintendo does a lot of things right. But this isn't one of them. This needs to stop, Nintendo. It really does. This is not good. And here's another point that I have to make. There's a lot of games that are overpriced. For example, Yoshi's Crafted World. Take a wild guess how much that is. $60. Yoshi's Crafted World is the same amount of money as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. At least when it came out, it was. $60 for Yoshi's Crafted World. Not a bad game at all. But is it worth $60? No, it's not worth $60. And a lot of the deluxe games, like even Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which is great, don't get me wrong, and I think that the side mode Bowser's Fury kind of makes up for the $60, but I still think that's overpriced too. And small games like Paper Mario, those shouldn't be $60. There's a lot of $60 games that are overpriced with Nintendo. That's what they make all their mainline games, $60. Some of them make sense, like Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Bros., Pikmin, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Those are all games that I think should be $60. Well, Pikmin 3 might be a little debatable because it was already on the Wii U. But, other smaller games, I don't know why they need to be over $60. It just doesn't make any sense. For the most part, when it comes to Nintendo, they're really good with first-party IPs, and they also put out a lot of indie games, and they give smaller games more opportunity to shine. And they put up classic indie games on the Switch like Cuphead, Undertale, and Five Nights at Freddy's, and many more. I'll give them credit for all of that. Except there are three major IPs that they have been neglecting throughout the years. I'll name them right now. F-Zero, Star Fox, and Earthbound. But before I talk about those three, where is Mother 3? Like Nintendo, come on. We've been waiting for it for years. And, Mother 3 might be the single reason why Reggie Fils-Aimé retired.
Answers are out there. I mean, look, I love Earthbound, but luckily for me, this is a decision that I'm no longer part of.
Anyways, back on topic here. The last time we had an F-Zero game was during the GameCube era. I wasn't even alive. I might have been. I'm not sure what year the game came out, but depending on the year, I wasn't even alive for the last F-Zero game. That's ridiculous. I think they really need a new installment for F-Zero. Captain Falcon is such an iconic character, and people love him. And I think they need a new F-Zero game. I think it'd be cool as fuck to expand on that universe, because there's a lot of potential with that. And also Star Fox. Technically, the last time we saw one was the Wii U. The last time we had a good Star Fox was on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, they really messed up with that Wii U Star Fox. I think it's called Star Fox Zero. What a horrible name. And also, a lot of people hated that game. The last good one was on Nintendo 64. And that's horrible. That's just a disgrace to Star Fox, because it's just such an iconic series. And I don't know why they can't put one out on the Switch. Hopefully Nintendo proves me wrong with that. But also, Earthbound. It's regarded as one of the greatest video games of all time. And making a new one would be a great way to introduce people into the series. I don't know why. Just look at some clips from Earthbound and look at some reviews of it, and you'll see for yourself how much potential there is there. So, yeah. That's, there's many more flaws that Nintendo has. But those are the ones that I wanted to mention. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. I don't know why I made a random return on YouTube. I don't even know if I'm going to upload regularly. But stick around and see what happens. I don't know. I just really missed uploading on YouTube, and I feel like I wanted to make something. But I might be back. I might not be. I really don't know. I'm flirting with the idea. So, please like this video. Please leave a comment and subscribe.